guys, welcome to Prose Amongst Thorns. Thank you for clicking on this video. So today I'm going to be doing a Booktube Newbie Tag. I'm really excited to kick off my channel with this tag. I've seen loads of channels I love do it and I'm just excited to get stuck in. So without further ado, here we go. Question 1, why did you start this channel? Mainly because I have nothing else to do. I graduated from uni, I'm currently on furlough. I'm looking for a job, but with COVID going on, that is a really difficult task. So amongst like volunteering and my Bookstagram, I just figured now is a good time to experiment with Booktube and see if it's something that I would be interested in doing for sort of the long term. Question 2, what are some fun and unique things you bring to Booktube? The only thing I can really think of is like my voice. There's not really anybody who's going to read the exact same books as me and react in the exact same way, and I guess that's like why I wanted to start the channel. I'm gay, I have 2 cats, I'm engaged to a lovely lady, and we'll probably talk about that a bit more on the channel, but yeah, I can't really think of anything unique that I will bring. My view of books, I read very eclectically. I focused on animal representation in literature for my MRes, so I guess that's kind of unique and interesting, and I do want to bring that sort of perspective into the channel. So do let me know if that's something you'd be interested in for a future video, and I will definitely cover that. Question 3, what are you most excited about for this channel? It's got to be the community for me. That's my favourite thing about Bookstagram, and I've just been watching so many Booktube videos and loving like the conversations that go on, not only in the videos but like in the comments, and the connections that are made they seem to be really like meaningful connections, and I just love to like get more engaged with that side of things and open up like a really meaningful dialogue with people who watch my channel or who know me on my book blog or my Bookstagram, and hopefully will come here and hear me rant about books, I guess. Question 4, why do you love reading? For me, it's about learning. I can't even describe it. I just love like the journeys it takes you on, the things you learn, and like the people you meet along the way, not just the characters, but especially through Bookstagram, like the actual other people who I've been able to connect with over a book that we both like. That's a new thing I'm finding out about reading that I really love, actually. Like a lot of book clubs, I've picked up books that I wouldn't usually read, but I'm actually really enjoying. Question 5, what book or series got you into reading? So I would say the earliest book I remember reading, other than like every Julia Donaldson book ever, is probably She Who Must Not Be Named, and I'm not going to talk about it on this channel. I don't really want to start off on a bad foot, and yeah, I don't talk about it on my Bookstagram anymore, so I'm not going to talk about it here either. But other than that, it's probably the Skullduggery Pleasant series, which I just absolutely loved since I was a kid. I remember picking them up at primary school. I picked up the first one and I've been addicted ever since. I got to meet Derek Landy, which was amazing. I have the whole set, well, I've nearly got the whole set. I've got quite a few first editions and signed editions. So yeah, this series is just one that's really special to me, and I'm going to be going on about it all the time. So yeah, if you haven't read Skullduggery Pleasant, do it, please. And if you have, comment and talk to me about it, because I haven't met nearly enough people who have loved this book as much as I do. So if you like it, let me know, because I need to just talk to someone about this. Question 6, what questions would you ask your favourite booktubers? Probably questions like, how do you come up with ideas? Like, I watch some of the videos and I'm like, this is so creative and original, and I feel like I'm just gonna be stood here in front of my bookshelves like every other booktuber talking about the books I've read, and like I'm not gonna come up with anything. I might jump on some tags and, you know, connect with some people, but I don't see myself as someone who's creative enough to come up with an idea. So I just like love to know how you put your spin on it and how you found your place like in the community. My other question would be, how do you balance everything? Because I know that YouTube as a whole, especially Booktube, probably doesn't give you any money, and if it does, it's not enough to live on. So how do you balance work, school, uni, Booktube, Bookstagram, book blogs, because I know most people do like everything. At least I've got a Bookstagram, a Booktube, and a book blog, and a bookshop, so check that out. That'll be in the comments. But yeah, how do you balance it all without getting overwhelmed and just giving up? Because that's what I do usually. Question 7, what challenges do you think starting a booktube will be hardest to overcome? For me, it's like confidence. I'm not a very talkative person. I'm not very confident, and I'm really very shy. I'm an introvert. I don't do much. I don't go out. I'm not very social. I've somehow ended up with a girlfriend, so like that, now I don't go outside at all because I don't need to. So for me, it's just like talking and not feeling like an absolute fool, which I do, and trying to not let like my anxiety sort of dictate what I should and shouldn't do. And yeah, I'm gonna end up like going on about this for hours, so I'll just leave it there. But anxiety, confidence. Question 8, when did you start reading? When I was a baby. I mean, my parents read to me when I was very young, all the way through my childhood. And then, yeah, I've always kind of had a book in my hand and looked forward to the days in primary school where they'd like assess your reading level. And I always loved like being taken outside and being able to read to the TA, and they'd, you know, update you and give you a sticker. Yeah, I've always been reading, always loved it at school, always loved it at A-levels, and then loved it at uni. And hopefully one day I'll love it as a PhD. Who knows? Question 9, where do you like to read? Pretty much anywhere. I'll read anywhere, apart from on a moving vehicle, unless it's a train and you're going backwards. Don't ask me why, that's the only time when we're travelling that I can physically read without getting intensely travel sick. I like to read on the sofa whilst my fiancé plays video games. She's also a teacher, so while she's doing work in the study, I sometimes sit on the sofa in there because we have a sofa up there as well, or at my desk, and I like to read there. We also have like a little reading nook in our living room with a nice big armchair that's just like the comfiest thing, and you sink right into it. So I really love like nestling in there, having a cat on your lap and just reading a book. Or the place I probably read most is my bed. So yeah, those are probably my favourite places to read. Bed, sofa upstairs, sofa downstairs, armchair. Question 10, what kind of books do you like to read? I mean, you can't really see the books that clearly, but basically anything. Up there we've got some crime books. Over here we've got some historical fiction. This is a whole bunch of Charles Dickens. This is some, I guess, YA. It might just be like middle grade. Alex Rider series, so like for kids or young adults. Some horror over here, some Stephen King. The only books I used to not read was romance and historical fiction. This year I've read some of those because authors have reached out to me, or just because I've heard of that author a lot. Oh, I'm gonna show it. Forget not more than hell I am. So one of my favourite books so far this year has been The Doll Factory by Elizabeth McNeil, and this is like a historical fiction, romance, crime. It's everything kind of rolled into one. But having read the blurb, I would not have picked this up if it wasn't a book club read. And like I said, yeah, it's one of my favourite books this year, and it has led me to picking up a few more historical fictions and a few more romances, including Forget-Me-Not by Melissa Morgan, who is absolutely lovely. She sent me this as a gifted copy with a lovely little chocolate and a little note, and yeah, she is just honestly the loveliest person. And this is a romance book, which again I would not usually read, but I was hooked by this, so it's leading me to try a few more romances and yeah, try and just widen my reading a bit more. So the long answer to this, the short answer to summarize me rambling for like 10 minutes, I will read anything. So I just want to say thank you for watching this video to the end. If anybody's even here, hello. If you've liked this video, give it a like, please subscribe, and let me know what you want to see. I'm still kind of new to Booktube and I haven't really got an idea of what I want to post. So if you have anything you want to see, anything at all, just comment it below and I will try to do it if I can. My next idea is, I guess, doing something on what I did at uni for my MRes, which looked at Pacific region literature and animals. So if that's something you'd be interested in, comment it below and I will do something with that. If you have any questions about time at uni, comment it below. I will do something with that. I'm just rambling now, but thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you stick around and I hope I haven't put you off by going on and on and on, and I just can't stop now. I'll put links to all my socials in the description, so if you do want to follow me elsewhere and get to know me, reach out, talk to me, go for it. Please do. I'm friendly, I swear.